Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spirit Speaks. I'm Shannon McLaren, and I do this thing on Sunday nights that you're all here for. So, just to tell you again, to reiterate what it is that I'm doing, it's just this little way that I give back to people. So, you ask questions in the chat room. Hey, Andy. And my lovely assistant, Steph, not the wife, will write them down for me. And then I will go through the cards, and if my guides have anything to say about it, I will answer your questions. So a few little things about putting your name in the chat room. If you have an odd name, I don't know why Jabberwocky always comes into my head, but I'm gonna stick with it anyway. So if you have some weird name like Jabberwocky123, please put your real name in there so that I can connect to the vibration of your name. Otherwise, I can't do it. Okay, and the other thing is if you are here for the first time or the second time, please put new by your name so that my lovely assistant can mark that for me, because I want to try and answer the new people first, just to give them a chance to get it read. As always, please subscribe and hit notify for these lives, and hit like would be great too. Okay, so I do this every single Sunday night except for the first Sunday of the month, which is next week. And okay, the other thing that I want to remind everybody about is, where did I put it, is the COVID cup. The COVID cup is just a little cup with names in it. And I have had people have great success with healing when their name is in the COVID cup if they have COVID. And so I send healing to that every single day, and that helps people heal. Okay, what else do I need to tell you? I am on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, and I have a website, and you can find all of those at Sacramento Healing Tree. So any of those things, you will be able to find me there. So now my guides have given me, the card from last week. I'm gonna, here, wait, let me find that card. So it was what was it? It was the waves, right, guys? I posted it on Facebook. So I have asked my lovely assistant to remind me to not let you forget, I can't show you the card yet. One of these when we do the telepathy thing. So she's going to remind me. I won't forget this week, I promise. The other thing that I wanted to let you guys know is that my back is totally jacked up. And so hopefully I won't make any weird faces. I have specifically not taken any mind-altering anything for the pain today so that I can do this show and still connect with my guides. So bear with me if I'm talking a little slower. I actually have some pain. But what tends to happen for me is just like when I'm doing a healing, no matter what I have going on, once I start the energy flowing in, it stops. It's pretty cool. So yeah, if you want to send me healing, not gonna turn that down. All right, so I have a really interesting message from my guides, which I think was pretty cool. So this is what they said. They said, there is no race and there is no time. You are simply learning. The earth is only a small part of your adventure, much like high school is to the rest of your life. So like, when you're in high school, you think that that is all there is. This is the most important thing ever. And then you get out and you go on to life and you're like, whoa, there's this whole big world. So they want you to know that the earth is very small. And there's all of this stuff that's out there waiting for us. So I kind of feel like don't take it too serious. You know what I mean? Now, I also got another oracle deck, which I thought was it's very, very pretty. I don't know them enough. I don't know them well enough to read with them just yet. It's the Shaman's Dream. Can you see that? They're beautiful cards. So I picked a card for Spirit Speaks, and it's called The Drifter. And it's embracing life as it comes. So it's really go with the flow kind of thing. I find it interesting that this card was what I pulled after what I got from my guides. So what this card really is talking about is, even if you are somebody who feels like they don't really have a direction and they don't really know what they want to do in life, don't underestimate the power of that, because when you don't have anything chaining you down, you're not rushing to get your to-do list done or all of those other things. You are open to so many experiences, and just let it flow. Just be a drifter for a little while and just see what comes. It's a really magical thing that you guys can do. Okay, so I've done that. All right, so now we're on the Zener cards. Are we ready for the Zener cards, everybody? Did I miss anything? I need like a checklist as I'm talking about to-do lists and getting rid of them, right? All right, so the Zener card. Zener cards, there is a plus, there's a square, there's a circle, there's a star, and there's a wavy lines. That's what we had last week, wavy lines. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I didn't send it out like I normally do. So, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this card and I'm going to send it out to all of you. And when I'm done with the singing bowl, you tell me what you think it is. Okay, so we're going to put that there so I don't forget it. So this week, we are back to the root chakra. So the root chakra is at the base of your spine. This is the chakra for grounding. It is the chakra, it's your foundation. So this is a super, super important chakra because it grounds us to the earth. It helps us when we're bumping into things, when we're forgetting things a lot, not just because you're older, I forget things all the time. But if you're unnormally forgetting things that you just like had a conversation, you're like, what did they say? You're probably not grounded. So what I want everyone to do is I want you to take in a deep breath. I can't take in a deep breath. My back hurts too much. So just imagine that I am. So take in a deep breath and then let it all the way out, all the last breath, and do that one more time. Take in a deep breath and let it all the way out. So now just listen to the bowl. And if you focus on your root chakra, the base of your spine, and connecting it down to the core of the earth, and while you listen to this, it'll be even more intense. I just saw Steph's message. Okay, I'm going to stop this because otherwise it'll just sing and sing and sing. Okay, so I have to put this over here otherwise, so I'm going to duck off screen. Sorry. Okay. All right. So I'm apparently scaring animals with my bowls. Actually, you know what? My animals don't like my bowls. They especially don't like my Tibetan singing bowl. Okay. Now, everybody, did you put in what you thought this was? Ready? It's a plus. Did you get a plus? I saw a lot of pluses over there. So congratulations. You're getting better at receiving telepathic messages. Good job, guys. Okay, so one more time, I want to reiterate, if you're putting your name in the chat box for messages, please make sure, if this is your first or second time here, please make sure that you put that you're new so that I can kind of bump you up to the top of the list so that you get read. Okay. Did I forget anything? I don't think I did. All right, guys. So if you are asking for a reading, and you want a general reading, if you could give me, like, you have a question, you know what you want to ask. So at least give me like the the part of your life that it's about. I understand that a lot of people don't want to put their specific question out there because it is on the internet. But just give me a little bit of a hint. All right, so let's get going with the readings. All right. And I'm poof, they all pop up. It's amazing. Okay, all right. So let me go through this section first and do my news, and then I'm going to all right, Ella, I'm going to hit you first. I hit you first, but I'm going to do you first. Ella would like a reading on whether you're on the right path regarding my current healing. All right, Ella. So I'm going to pull a card for you, but my guides are already over there telling me they want to say things. So let's see what they say. All right, so your card is the reversed Hierophant. And what I would say as far as your healing path, if you are doing things the conventional way, then I would tell you to do them the unconventional way. If you are doing unconventional things, then you're on the right path. So that's what when the Hierophant is up, it's very traditional. It's like traditional marriage, man between a woman. If it's reversed, it's not a traditional marriage. It's like two women or two men. I personally think that I vote for two women myself. Anyway, so this would be an unconventional one. So if it's, yeah, so this would be, in my opinion, the healing would be a more homeopathic kind of way. Not positive if it's a physical thing or not. Let's see if my guides have anything to tell you. Breathing. So look at the air that you're breathing, or are you taking deep breaths? Look at the breathing is what I believe that they're telling me about that. So I'm gonna, just because you're new, I'm gonna also do a oracle card for you and see what we get. So you will either need solitude or you feel like you're alone. So I think you feel like you're alone. So what I would encourage you to do is go out and find a group of people. Now, it doesn't have to be a spiritual group of people. Get on, what is that thing, Meetup or something like that? You can find people to go on hikes with or walks or talk about your dogs or things like that. Find some type of community, because it has been scientifically proven that a community will help you actually heal better, no matter what it is. So I hope that helps. Let me know if it doesn't. All right. So, and I'm going to go to Colette. And you would like a general reading because you are in a funk. And I just saw you. So Colette, the first thing that pops out to me is that you are probably not grounded. So when I get really in a funk and like just nothing, I just feel out of sorts, I go back to the basic things. So I go back to, am I grounded? Am I meditating? Those type of things. But let's see what the card says. Colette, do you know how to cleanse your house with sage and sea salt, kosher salt? Do you know how to do those things? I feel like that is something that you need to do. You got the Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Three of Pentacles reversed, generally this is a card about cooperation, can be a mastery of a thing. Reversed, it means that there's some uncooperation going on. This can also be like a building something. So like if you, didn't you have your house remodeled? I think you said you did. So this could be something about your house remodeled. So, and it being reversed could mean that something went wrong with that, or it was more expensive than you thought it was going to be. So let me also pull you an oracle card. But I really feel like you need to cleanse your house. So you message me later if you don't know how to do that. But it's the sage or some type of cleaning smoke. And you want to sage, open up the windows. And then what you want to do is you want to have kosher salt on all of your openings, your doors and your windows. It seals it in and protects you a little bit more. If you want to be real crazy, you can do salt all the way around the perimeter of your home. And your oracle card is release, autumn equinox. So this is coming. So it's talking about things that you might need to release. I'm just reminded of something else that happened in your life that I saw. So you might be in a funk because of events that have happened. And if there is any guilt or any words that are left unsaid kind of thing, working on releasing those as well. So I hope those help. If you have any questions, you know how to message me. All right. So Amber, I believe Amber actually, this is her second time, right? This is the Amber I'm thinking of. Okay. So I'm just going to assume that that's the new Amber. So Amber, you would like a reading on the changes on your job coming up this week. So. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure I was grabbing the right energy. Okay, so the changes in your job, you got the Knight of the Swords. Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, so this is a new beginning. That's what the Knights always mean, a new beginning. If it's a beginning or an ending, depending on if they're up or down. The swords are about mental thinking. It's also about communication. But if you look at this guy, he's got his head up. He's charging to the wind, and he's charging into battle, and he's rushing in, and he's not really thinking about that. So if there's changes coming up in your work, so like maybe like a reorg or something like that, what I would suggest based on this card is it may seem like there's a lot of things and you might kind of freak out about it. Don't rush in and make any changes. Sit back and wait and see how all the dust settles. Okay, and let me pull a card for you. Remember how I told you guys that sometimes when I get the energy flowing, the pain goes away? My back doesn't hurt at all. It's crazy. Dawn, new beginning. So what this would also tell me about the changes at work is that they're going to be good. So, but like the dawn, when the sun comes up, you still can't see everything. So wait until the sun fully rises. Don't rush and do anything. So just kind of bide your time with the changes until you actually know what they're going to be like. All right, so now let me go back up to the top. Okay, so let me go back. Was there any other new people that I didn't get to yet? If so, please put a note in the chat room and I will come back to you. Okay, all right, Katie. Check with my guides. Wait, is there? Nope, okay. Thank you, Steph. What would I do without you? I would be doing this the whole time. Okay. Katie would like to check with my guides if they have any messages for her. You guys have any messages for Katie? Katie, so my guides are actually, they're tingly in my third eye. So that would tell me that they are suggesting that you pay more attention to your intuition, pay more attention to the things that you see, that you hear, that you feel, and writing down. So they want you to write these things down. So no matter how insignificant they feel to you, write them down and you will start to see patterns. So that is the message from my guides. If you need more information, you know how to reach me. Paula Williams, I know her. She would like a general reading. A general reading about what? Give me a direction. Work, home, your socks. I'm just going to type. Do you want a reading about your psyches, your socks. Wait, what did Steph say? It's to your relationships. Okay, so I'm getting confused. Oh, part of my life is, family relationships. Okay, got it. All right. I will try to be I'm just going to pull the cards for you, Paula, because otherwise I'm not going to be objective. So you're just getting cards, okay? All right. I'm going to pull another card because I just pulled that card because I don't trust it. So hold on a second. More shuffling. Sorry. Can you guys hear it when I smack my cards on the table? That must be loud. Well, shit. Well, you got the Tower, Paula. And what the Tower is tends to be a scary card. But with it being reversed, it can mean a couple of things, okay? It can mean that it's a really slow change and it's not shocking and sudden. But I would expect to see the Death card if that was the thing. But so this is saying that the shaking up of your life thing has already happened and you're still dealing with that. I believe this could be talking about the thing that happened about a year ago. So the other thing that I want to show you is, do you see these little guys here? These are little blessings. So there is some good things that have come from this change, even though it's very, very painful. You may not be able to see them right now, but it is, there's a blessing in it. So let me also pull a card for you. And stone people. So stone people and being vigilant is, remember I think it was last week I said vigilante or something. Anyway, so stone people. So stones are immovable objects most of the time. So, and you can change a stone by slowly running water on it, and water is emotion. So if you are trying to change something that seems immovable, I would suggest using the lum. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on, I messed up my screen. All right, Heather, you would like a reading regarding your proposal at work tomorrow. Ooh, sounds exciting. I'm sorry to stare at the chat. Sorry, guys. You got the reversed high priestess, and the reversed high priestess means that you are not using your intuition. So before you go in for this proposal, try and get really connected to whatever higher power that you believe in, so that that higher power, I'm trying to be real PC here, whatever it is, can help flow through you and use your intuition. And because a lot of what I'm talking about basically is kind of channeling the words and channeling how you present things to people. And that can often change how everything works. So I hope that it answers your question. Let's see what the oracle cards say. Steph, do you need to go? And again, solitude. So is this a proposal that you're doing by yourself, or are you trying to do this proposal with other people? And if you are trying to do it with other people, I suggest perhaps you're supposed to be doing it alone. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If not, again, you know how to reach me. Hi, Leslie. You would like a reading on your new relationship. Okay. Okay, Leslie, so I'm looking over, And they are showing me a little baby plant, like a little baby sprout that's coming up from the dirt. So I'm going to interpret that as to say that your relationship is brand new, because, well, you just said it was new, but that it is. So treat it like a baby plant and be very careful with it, but it has the potential to grow into something much larger. And you got the world reversed, and I'm not quite sure how that really, let me throw another card. Hold on just a second, because I don't really know what that's going to tell me with. Oh, okay. All right. So the world reversed, what this is implying, it's about travel. So so when it's upright like this, you have the whole world and everything, you know, but normally this means something else reversed. But what I'm getting is there's like travel, and it's not easy to travel out in the world kind of thing. I don't know if that's COVID or other restrictions, probably jobs, things like that. So you have to be creative with this new relationship. And but it's very, very, very new. And so that's whenever I see those little baby plants, you have to be like really, really careful with just the amount of water, just the amount of sun. This is what it's talking about, ebb and flow. So just know that sometimes it may seem, oh, did I make a mistake? Or this is really hard. And then other times it's blissfully wonderful. That's a new relationship. So just ride the waves. Don't jump to any conclusions. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, did I get everybody from this first one? I think that I did. Okay. Oh, I missed that clarification. Okay. Annabelle. Do my guides have anything for me in this next phase of life? Annabelle. Let me pull some cards on that, Annabelle. So Annabelle, so you've got the 5, 6, 7 of cups reversed. And so upright, I would say that there's so many choices, you're confused. You don't know which one to take. But upside down means that you've probably made a choice, but you're not really sure of the choice. So if you've made a choice in your life, or if you haven't made a choice in your life, what I would do is if there's choices coming to you, I would spend some extra time looking at those choices, like making some pro and con lists. Okay. So what they're saying is that try and take the emotions out of the choices that you're making and really logically think about them. It reminds me kind of the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords is she's very businesslike, and she makes decisions in her head, not based on her emotions. And I believe that is what they're saying would be beneficial for you. But let me throw an oracle card as well. And it's a tsunami, and it's a wake-up call. So the things that I just told you, if you are someone, you feel like someone who makes decisions from the heart, and that's not a bad thing, but sometimes you need to make them based off of your mind. So I hope that helps. And Chad, what's up, Chad? Chad would like a general reading on possibly getting a house this year. So your idea on the house is so the page of swords. So this is about communication. This is about a mental thing. So if you're just starting to plan it, that would be why you're getting the page of swords, because it's a brand new idea and it's a little bit immature. The idea of it. So, but I got to tell you that I just saw my guides shaking their head no. So it may not be this year, but that does not mean that you shouldn't prepare everything to get the house later, like maybe December, January kind of thing. But let me throw an oracle card for you as well. clouds and shape shifting. So that what that means is that the path is not done shifting and changing. So things, so there's still some moving parts. So I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. I'm just saying that it's not, the path isn't quite set yet. It's still kind of changing. Okay. Check in with Ginger. Colette, I don't know what you mean. Is Ginger somebody that's not here? And dead silence. So I don't know what you're talking about, Colette. So maybe hit me up later because I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. And we're at 6:30. So I want to thank everybody so much for coming. And if you got the, Colette, I'm going to message you about that. Okay, we'll talk. So if you got the plus, be really, really excited about the fact that you got the plus. Hopefully all of your messages made sense, and my back stopped hurting because I was doing this. So hopefully when I'm done, it doesn't start to hurt again. But I want to remind you all, next week I will not be here, but I will be here the following week, and I will put up all my little notifications and all that stuff. Again, thank you so much for coming. And if you liked this show, hit the like button. And you guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye.